Chapter 278. The divine tree did as it said, and immediately stretched out into the outer space. The man in the purple robe below was astonished, and instantly sensed that the divine tree had become stronger than before. A piece of space in front was torn apart by the divine tree, and the massive dragon body slowly entered it. The divine tree, boiling with anger, declared that the bastard behind this ambush would face due consequences. This was his revenge. Their target was Venus, a planet within our star system, which from a distance appeared as a barren and seemingly dead world. The atmosphere there was almost always covered in dust, and under that layer of smoke, the giant spider stood motionless, staring up at the sky. Suddenly, he sensed something unusual. A terrifying stream of spiritual energy was emerging within his detection range. Then, a flash of light appeared in the gray sky. Following it was the sound of glass shattering loudly. The enormous divine tree, riding on the back of the wooden dragon, began to emerge. The moment the divine tree saw the being below, its face darkened, and it declared, "I have finally found you!" The man in the purple robe couldn't help but marvel that it only took half a day to reach Venus. Meanwhile, the giant spider realized that this was the mutated tree, but he remained silent and showed no expression. The divine tree, boiling with rage, immediately ordered the great wooden dragon to charge and attack. A howl echoed, and the battle began. The wooden dragon lowered its feet onto the ground, causing it to shatter instantly. The divine tree stood on one side, confronting the black spider on the other side. The two opponents stared deeply at each other. It seemed the size of the black spider was not small either, comparable to the divine tree. The divine tree coldly declared that because the spider took the lives of its subordinates, he would need to pay with his life. Both remained silent, and perhaps the black spider didn't expect the plan to turn out like this. Then he began to speak, saying he never thought you could chase him down so quickly. The divine tree asked why he sent his subordinates to start a war. "If you don't give me a satisfying answer, I'll make you die a more painful death than anyone else." Hearing this, the spider only burst into laughter, squinting his eyes as he laughed. He boldly declared that his subordinates had come to declare war against the divine tree. "Killing your subordinates, so what? Since you're already here, you might as well stay." The divine tree was boiling with rage, cursing this bastard for being so arrogant and bold. The spider couldn't wait any longer and urged the divine tree to start the battle already, saying no matter what the result, it would only come sooner. Then, the black spider's entire body erupted with spiritual energy, a faint red glow enveloping him. Information about this creature appeared, describing it as a Venusian parasite, transcendent fifth order. Talent: can quickly adapt to various environments. Special ability: reproduction, capable of creating life by laying eggs from within its body. Diamond claws: a powerful strike can form air blades. High explosive rounds: a destructive move formed by compressed air. Earthquake: utilizes large earthquakes to cause destruction. The divine tree completed its analysis and concluded that this guy wasn't weak, but not too strong either. The divine tree then proclaimed, "Don't beg for your life later." The black spider laughed again, saying the divine tree was only joking. The conversation ended, and the divine tree unleashed flame blazing. At that moment, the entire space was filled with a blazing golden heat. A massive flame struck the giant spider directly. Oh heavens, what spider wouldn't fear fire? The black spider gritted its teeth and growled in pain, and its groans could be heard from Earth. At the same time, before the smoke cleared, the wooden dragon's head appeared, opening wide with a deep purple hue, ready to bite down on the spider's body. At that moment, the black spider unleashed its diamond claws, the sharp blades slicing the wooden dragon's head cleanly in two. Unfortunately for the black spider, there were too many dragon heads. Each one was 10 times larger than his body. The black spider was startled, realizing this was clearly overwhelming force bullying the weak. But the divine tree didn't have time to play like when it fought the barbarian king in Africa. This time, it was a battle for revenge. So, the 8 dragon heads quickly released as much deadly spiritual energy as possible. The strike blasted the black spider far away, accompanied by a thunderous explosion. The explosion had a radius of several kilometers, and the condensed golden spiritual energy annihilated everything within its range. The man in the purple robe rejoiced, thinking that the divine tree had already won. But the black spider was clearly no ordinary creature. He was still alive, though vomiting continuously. No, he was beginning a rapid reproduction process right in the middle of the battle. In just a few short seconds, a horde of red demons emerged from those eggs and started climbing at the black spider's command. The divine tree calmly activated the Ice Age skill. Icy blue glaciers emerged as tall as mountains and froze everything at an astonishing speed. The red demons hadn't even managed to do anything before they were trapped in the ice, completely immobilized. At that moment, a massive three-fingered hand reached out. Naturally, it was the divine tree's hand that grabbed the black spider. Then the divine tree, like lightning, slammed it down onto the ground. The black spider took the blow, smashing its head hard onto the solid ground below. Blood splattered everywhere, and the black spider coughed violently in its own blood. He could only curse the divine tree as a detestable being. Then unleashed a long-range attack using high explosive round. The pale pink spiritual energy shot out at great speed, successfully piercing through both the wooden dragon and the divine tree. The man in the purple robe held his breath, wondering if the divine tree could withstand the attack of a fifth-order creature like this. Even the black spider was anxious. Hitting at such close range was perfect. No matter who it was, survival would be difficult. But what greeted him was only a pair of cold eyes. The divine tree was looking at the black spider as if it were already dead. The black spider, terrified, shuddered. Then a powerful blow landed straight on his face, leaving the black spider no chance to dodge.